Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my morning routine as well as a full body stretch yoga and a delicious and healthy brunch or breakfast. So most mornings start the same. A little furry face is right in front of me and then it's time to let some light into my room, shake my hair a little bit and wake myself up. Glasses on. And let's put that hair away from my face. A quick browse on my phone to check on emails, maybe your comments, on my Instagram of course. Play with the cats, that's just a compulsory thing in the morning. More light in my bedroom. And then a layer up. It's been really cold in UK recently. And then I've got a little helper helping me to make the bed, which she doesn't really help, but I do let her. And now I'm gonna head downstairs and have my lemony glass of water. This is amazing to have in the morning on an empty stomach to get your digestion going and to flush any toxins out of your body. Then it's time to feed the kittens. These two eat a lot. And then I'm just gonna enjoy my water and finish up browsing on my phone. I've already changed into some of my gym wear because we are gonna go and stretch. This is one of my favorite easy yoga routines in the morning, just to get any aches out of your body and just to get yourself ready for the day and awake. So I'm just gonna clear up the space for my mat. So we are gonna start with just some breathing, just deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Also put your hand on your chest and on your stomach just to feel them rise and fall, and just take your time and concentrate on the moment. Let go of any thoughts. Just take a few gentle stretches, roll your wrists around. Sitting comfortably, we are just going to start with some neck release. So drop your left ear to your left shoulder, and you can also gently pull it further with your hand. And we are going to take about 3 to 5 breaths on each side, and then we're going to switch sides. This is a good time to connect with your breath and take your time. Then we are going to go onto our hands and knees for some cats and cows. So spread your fingers wide, knees under your hips, and we're going to move with our breath. A little bit difficult when you've got a little kitten, but we're going to inhale and drop your belly, lift your chin up, and then exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. And we're going to do this a couple of times. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. And exhale, round your spine. And then in neutral spine, extend your left leg to the side. Ankle, knee, hip should all be in one line. And thread your right arm underneath. And then put your shoulder and ear to the floor. Left hand can just support you, or you can bring it to rest behind. Relax your neck and stay in this position for a couple of breaths. Then bring yourself up. And we're going to stretch the same leg to the other side. Let your hips drop and you're gonna feel a really nice stretch. Then we're going to switch to the other side, so extend your right leg and thread the needle. Couple of deep breaths here. Then slowly bring yourself up and extend your leg to the other side. Let your hips drop and feel that stretch. And coming back to the center, step your right foot forward. So just on the outer edge of your hands, so both hands are on the inside, and lift your chest up. You can also raise your hands in prayer and stretch all the way up. Exhale down. Tuck your toes under, lift your knee and twist yourself towards the left knee. So keep your left hand on the floor, reach the other one. That's your easy twist. And step your right foot back, and we're gonna go into our downward facing dog and just walk your feet, stretch your calves a little bit, And we're gonna go on the other side, so step your left foot forward on the outer edge of your hand and lift your chest up, and you can reach up with your hands as well. Feel the stretch. A couple of breaths here. Coming back down, tuck the toes under, lift your knee. Keep your right hand on the floor and reach the other one up. And we're gonna go back into our downward facing dog. Couple more walks here. And walk your hands towards your feet. And we are gonna sit into a bit of a hip opener and hip stretch. Just put your hands into a prayer position and push with your elbows onto your knees. I've got a little helper here, a little yogi. Then just walk your hands forward into a plank position. You can also lower your knees if that feels better, and then just lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Here we're gonna slide our forearms forward and into your Sphinx pose. So pointing your toes back, push your shoulder blades back, and big breaths here. This is a really good stretch for your back. Great way to open your chest for the day ahead as well. And you can also push into a cobra with extended arms. From there we are going to press back into wide-legged child's pose, so toes together, knees apart, walk your hands forward and forehead to the floor. A few breaths there. And then we are going to do a few side stretches. So in a comfortable position, just place your forearm on one side and stretch your other hand over your head. And then switch to the other side. Don't forget to breathe. And one more time on each side. And next we're gonna take some spinal twists. This is one of my absolute favorite stretches. So take your right hand to your left knee, place your left hand behind you, sit up tall and gently twist your shoulders and your gaze, like you're looking for someone behind you. And switch to the other side, left hand to right knee. And come into all fours. We are going to drop the chest as low as it will go. And we're gonna try to leave our hips high. This is an amazing back stretch. You can also drop your toes down. And coming back up into a downward facing dog. A few walks here. Then we're gonna sit comfortably and stretch your arms. You can sit cross-legged or however it feels good for you. And we're gonna stretch our right arm and look the opposite way. And then stretch your triceps, bend your elbow, lift it up. And we're gonna switch sides and do the other arm. This is great to stretch your shoulders. And now we are gonna go into our Shavasana just to rest. And I like to put my jumper back on. Take your time getting comfortable on the mat. Lie down, palms facing up. This is your place of stillness. It's a good time to just let go of any thoughts, of any worries, and maybe set yourself an intention for the day ahead. And that is my little full body stretch yoga done. Thank you guys so much. Time to roll up the mat. And I'm gonna jump into the shower. I always try to do a bit of a dry brushing routine in the morning. This gets your lymphatic drainage going, getting rid of those toxins. I did a whole video on dry brushing, so I will leave the link to that video in the description box below. It's just great to get rid of any dryness on your skin. So I always dry brush towards the lymph nodes. Quickly jump into the shower. I'm gonna use my favorite Briogeo Scalp Revival shampoo, and the conditioner from Philip Kingsley are my favorite of the moment. And I like to use the Mario Badescu glycolic cleanser in the shower. This is very purifying and a little bit exfoliating as well. Out of the shower, and I'm gonna lather myself in this Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom cream. It smells like a holiday. I love it. It's very nourishing and rich as well. And it's time for my morning skincare routine. Just a quick spritz of the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. This is so refreshing and awakening, exactly what I need in the morning. Then I'm gonna use my Origins Ginseng Eye Cream. This is very brightening, it's depuffing. I love it. A quick massage as well. And I'm gonna use the Sarah Chapman Morning Skin Assist to really nourish my skin. This is a beautiful oily serum. It smells incredible as well. And a quick face massage to depuff, to lift, and just to tone my face. And I like to put a little bit of oil into the ends of my hair just so they don't split too much. And then I'm gonna make some tea. I love tea. I love having green tea in the morning. And now it's finally time for breakfast. We're gonna make some sweet potato fritters. So I'm just gonna grate one sweet potato, and you can squeeze the moisture out of it if you feel like it's a little bit wet. You can use a tea towel or some paper towel. So just wrap it in and squeeze any moisture out. Like this, the fritters will bind better together and you don't have to add too much flour to them. So I have added spring onions, some flour, and some paprika. It's about 1 or 2 tablespoons of flour, and then I'm gonna add 1 egg, mix everything up, and now it's time to fry them. A little bit of oil, and I like to use this little ramekin to press the fritters in. So really pack it in there with the back of a spoon, and then just get it out on your hand, and they're ready to fry. So they're like little burgers, but you can absolutely just put the mixture into the pan with a spoon. You don't have to make them as thick. It takes a bit of effort to get them out of the ramekin, and it's time to flip them after a couple of minutes. And as you can see, they get really nice golden brown. And in another pan, I'm just gonna saute a little bit of spinach and kale with a bit of water, bit of salt and pepper. Take the greens out of the pan, and I'm gonna crack an egg into the same pan and just fry it. You can poach an egg or you can have a boiled egg. And now it's time to assemble. So I'm gonna have a couple of fritters, my greens, and top it with a fried egg. A sprinkling of sesame seeds and some smoked paprika, but really you can put whatever you like. And I've also got some fresh avocado, and that's my breakfast brunch ready. I am off to enjoy it and to eat it, and I hope you guys will try this recipe and try my stretchy yoga routine. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. And I will see you very, very soon in my next video. I'm off to hang out with my cats.